Hi everyone, Rach here from Rara's Realm. Tongue's not working. Welcome to this week's mid-fortnight update. Progress on what I have been doing and what I will be doing, and some haul and a cough and a giveaway. Couple of things from last week. I think I said last week, I'm confused on the timelines a little bit now. I think I mentioned maybe last week that my late cat's girlfriend had gone missing. She's home and safe, thankfully. And the other thing I wanted to say, Ali, I don't think you're going to be watching this at the moment. You might watch it when you get home, or you might never know I've said this, but I am dead jealous you're at Disney World, Florida. Have a wonderful time and share lots of pictures. Can't wait to see. Okay, welcome to my new subscribers. We have crossed, as of the last time I checked, 250. 250, that is, not 2,500. 250, so that means we can get on with the giveaway, which we'll do at the end of the video. What else? I apologise for the odd cough. It's going to happen. It seems to be my winter companion. Anyway, alright, let's crack on. So, 3 bits of cross stitching, a project bag, and I think that's it. 4 bits of cross stitching, yeah. Anyway, the first ball out of the pillowcase last week was for Hawke Run Home. So I'm doing the village of. I'm in block 2, and when I showed it to you last, I was working on the church, and I had got the white body of the church done. Ironing board still set up, machine is there. We'll come to that later. So I got the roof and the bell tower and the cross done, so you can see the white body. The lighting is not good today, it's an overcast day, so you can see the white body. I still need to fill in the fence and the wording, which I wasn't sure I was going to do, but now that I've done the white body, I am going to fill in the fence and the words. So there's not a whole heap. I actually think after you fill in the windows and the door, it's just these trees, which I think are a lot of back stitching, and finish the border. So there's not a lot left to get this block done, which would be pretty good. We're going to have problems with space. Let's move that over there, give that a bit more room. Okay, the next ball out is Cooper, and Cooper is a relatively new start, so I haven't got a lot. I've got the top row of letters, and the top bit of his head I think was the last thing you had seen. So I've got some more of his head done, including the little bit around his eye and his beak and the start of the next row of letters. So this is the width of the chart. So it's sort of tall and skinny in actual fact. So we'll get there with that. The next ball I had was to do a just cross stitch ornament, and I decided that I would actually continue to work on my Snowbells Jingle. So this is not from a Just Cross Stitch magazine, this is a Mill Hill kit. And the reason for that, really, not that I have to give a reason because it's my game, yeah, now I've just lost my train of thought. My reasoning really is because I really do not like working on this perforated paper, so I thought if I actually give it the just cross stitch, it's an ornament anyway, give it that slot, then we can get it done quicker, and I probably won't start another one of the kits this year. Anyway, I worked on, hang on, let's turn this around that way. So So I think the last time I saw it I had done the blue round to about halfway, so I've got the rest of this colour of blue done, and I have filled in, the light's not going to show it very well, I've got all of the colours of red on the scarf. What's left is some squares of white and some beads and back stitching, which I won't do the beads or back stitching till the end. So the scarf is 80% complete now. So I managed to actually do I might have watched a live cricket game from England, and I managed to get several threads done in one go. In the past I've sort of, one thread is enough and my eyes are going haywire. I'm obviously getting used to it, but it's not the most pleasurable of experiences. The next ball that I had to do for yesterday and today is to make a project bag. We'll come to that. My other bit of stitching to show you what I've been working on in the mornings, in that little slot of time I have found in the morning. I've been watching longer Flosstube videos and stitching, and it's worked out really well actually. So I'm working on my Orchard Valley Quilting Bee, which is my focus piece, and I have got left to do that block, and half of this block. So this week, this past week primarily, I have been building a house. I think the last time I showed it I had got this bit done, so I've done all the rest of that over the few mornings that I've stitched on it. I thought I would actually hold it up completely. This is all folded because of the way I roll it up, unfortunately, but that is where we are at. You can see how little there is left to do. My goal, I think I have said, or I've got in my mind, by the end of September. So we've got all of July, all of August, all of September. I will continue to work on that in the mornings this week, and it's also the last project for this fortnight. So Saturday, Sunday this week I get this. So I'm hoping I can get as close to finishing this block, if not finishing it, over the course of this next week. So that'll be good, and then it's just the last two blocks to do, one of which is relatively quick, and the other one's got another house to build, so that takes a little bit more time. Okay, project bags. I need to make a note to remind myself of something. Link tutorial. So when I was, what days was project bags? Sunday, Monday. So Friday, Saturday I went on to YouTube and I looked up vinyl fronted project bag tutorials, and I came across, and I forgot to look at it, I'm pretty sure it's Jenn Crafts, and it's Jenns, 2 N's. She has got a project bag tutorial, which is the one that I followed. I also watched Kimberly's Fat Quarter Shop project bag tutorial, and I started to watch somebody else's, having watched those two, and I felt that the third one was going to confuse me too much, so I didn't watch it. I like the Fat Quarter Shop bag. Where is, I use, this is the bag that I got from Mama Joan when last year for the farmhouse Christmas project. In the Jenn's Crafts tutorial is a bag fairly similar to this. She's got a little bit more room at the top above the zip. The Fat Quarter Shop one has actually got a wider border around the window, which I actually quite liked, but I decided I would follow Jenn's tutorial faithfully to get the idea first before I jiggery-pokeried around and blended the two tutorials together, because Kimberly quilts her back and she has to add binding, I think. I don't think, she doesn't fold it up like Jenn does, so I decided ultimately that I'm going to meld those two tutorials together, I can't even say that word, and come up with something that I like. Anyway, the first bag I made with the tutorial is this. Oh look, see, you can prove that it has got vinyl. So that's the front of the bag, that's the back of the bag. The zip works. See, hand inside, whoop whoop. And in fact, it's Cooper that needs a project bag. I haven't even tested this. Just works. Could have done with maybe being half an inch taller. So there we go. So there's Cooper inside. So this is bag one. There are lots of little issues, like the stitching is not as close to the flap as it could be, and it's not as straight as it could be. And I'm like, well, that's practice basically. So I decided, since I had everything set up, that I would make two, because I have a new start this coming week, and that's going to need a project bag. So this is bag two. Again, look, proof vinyl. So this time I went for a colourful inside and just a plain back. Oh, look at that lovely bit of sewing down there. Still arguing a little bit with the corners, but this one, the stitching is pretty straight, but just eyeballing and getting that right sort of distance for the stitching. Anyway, and I thought that I had got this cut so that this was centered, but I feel like it's marginally to one side, but that doesn't matter. It's neither here nor there. So I made two project bags, and I've still got all the paraphernalia set up because I can't decide. This is technically still project bag day, and there's nothing in my rules that says it must be more than one. So I have made two because I need to. Cooper needs a bag and Pond Lily is going to need a bag. And then I thought maybe I should put a spare in the bag just in case. So I can't decide whether I'm going to do that or whether I'm going to go, nope, you've made two, it's a free day. I went to get the DMC for Pond Lily on Saturday and discovered that my local quilting shop had a sale on all their fabric, and their fabric was, in New Zealand dollars, was $10 less a metre than it normally is. And I brought some half metre yardage. It's not meterage, let's not confuse things. So the first, what I got, and this is specifically with project bags in mind. So this is one piece. It's sort of sleeping woodland animals. And to go with it on the inside is animal tracks, little footprints of various little creatures. So I might do that today, but I'm not promising anything, or I'll just put it away. But then I left after I had brought the DMC and and I thought about it later, and I thought I'm never going to get. This is such a good deal on the fabric. It's basically $10 for half a metre of fabric, which is all I need for what I want to do, which is primarily project bags and mini quilts. So I actually went back after lunch and I got, I didn't pull it out. I'll try not to break anything. Even though I'm spilling everything. So I just brought 3 half metres of some solid, so a grey, a navy and a white, because I've got lots of fat quarters but not lots of plain, and I'm just realising when I put things together that I need plain as well. And then I've been admiring a quilt that they've had hanging up in their shop for months. And I decided, I saw it actually, I had paid for my first lot on my first visit, and I had turned around to leave and I saw it and I'm like, oh, that's included in the sale as well. So when I went back after getting the plain, I actually got 1/2 metre of the 4 of the fabrics that they had. So this is the first fabric. I'm not sure that's the right way up. And this is all a part of the same family, I believe. That's the second fabric. Then you've just got a grey and white stripe. The colours are not brilliant because of the lighting today. And then snails and hedgehogs and butterflies and birds. So I just decided I would do it. I've now got a family of fabrics that I can look at doing something mini quiltish with eventually. Anyway, alright, so Pond Lily. I did get some haul. My 123 stitch order came in. So this is Nora Corbett's Pond Lily, which is just such a darling little thing. So this will be my new start. Thursday, Friday I have a new start, and it's fully kitted. So I've got the DMC, I've got the fabric, which is the called for fabric, which is French golden needle. I don't think I can see on here. Wiltshire. I can't even say it. And the beads are hiding in there as well. So I got the fabric and beads from 123 Stitch, the DMC locally. So that's all kitted, ready to go, and I'll put it in its new project bag in a minute. Then I also ordered Scarlet House. This is Strawberry House. And I'm thanking Linda Jo Pretty Southern for this one. She has stitched this, and I believe she stitched it to be framed rather than as a cushion or a mini, you know, a small. And it looks absolutely stunning. It looks a lot better than it does in this picture. So this will eventually be kitted. It's 82 by 81, so it's definitely within my stitch realm at the moment. So I will probably look to have that kitted up. And I also ordered this. Now this is called In the Berry Beginning Stitches Mat, which I have no interest in doing it in the mat. I like this as a sampler, and then it's got some little smalls to go with it. But I just really liked the sampler that is on there. I apologise, hopefully you can see it enough. So I decided just to grab that as well. And it's an Adam and Eve sampler by the looks of it. It's very hard to see Adam and Eve actually. Anyway, okay, I think my last bit of business, or second to last bit of business actually. Yep, I had to make notes today. So, in honour of crossing 250 subscribers, I am giving away the chart for Sunflower Farm by Kathy Barrick. I got this from the Country Sampler, Girls Club late last year as a kit. I'm not giving away the kit, I'm only giving away the chart. I'm going to keep the fabric and threads. But I look at this and I look at this and I know that I'm not going to end up stitching it. And I'm not switched on enough to change the colours. So I'm going to give away the chart as a little Flosstube milestone. So in order to be into the giveaway, I will ship worldwide because I think there are only about 4 people in New Zealand that watch my video. I will ship worldwide. I will leave it open for a week, so this time next Monday when I do my next video I will announce the winner. And all I really want for you to do is to be a subscriber, to not mention the giveaway or be into the draw. Nothing that's going to get any of the scammers in there trying to take something that they're only trying to make a buck off. And also only put it down if you are actually interested in stitching it. You know, not everybody's charts, everybody's cups of tea. So if you know this isn't on your radar or you're interested in it, don't enter the giveaway. So really all I want you to do is come up with something that has sunflower in the sentence. It could be as simple as I like sunflowers to as elaborate as something I can't even think of. So if you know that you will at some point stitch Sunflower Farm, or you are a Kathy Barrick fan and you have to have it for your collection, just put sunflower in a sentence in the comments below. You have a week to enter. If you've got any friends that you know might like it, get them to subscribe to the channel and enter the giveaway. And I think that is all. I will watch it back and check this is halfway decent. Oh, what am I stitching next week? So today is meant to be project day, a project bag day. So as I said, I will decide. I actually think I probably won't make another project bag. I've just remembered that I've got to work in the garden today. Today is the last day because the stuff has to go out in the bin tomorrow. Yes. So I probably won't stitch. I did stitch this morning on Orchard Valley, so I have actually stitched already today, so I probably won't do any more actually. I think about it. Tuesday, Wednesday is Quaker Street, that's my Presidential Blue number. Then Thursday, Friday is the new start, and I'm going to start Pond Lily that I've just shown you. And then at the weekend is Orchard Valley Quilting Bee again. So hopefully by Monday morning, when I will probably do a bit more stitching on Monday morning before I record, I can have a really good chance of getting that big block at the bottom finished, and then there's just 2 more squares to go. Okay, I think that is everything. I will catch you all next week for some ball jangling and some project updates. Have a good week everyone. Bye for now.